on this page, you are going to see how scientific notation not only helps you see very, very large numbers, but it also helps you see very, very small numbers. We're going to begin by doing this whole column together. Notice how this is numbered and there are some that are skipped. There are two versions of this. The original version has the answers filled in here, so I didn't number those. I decided that since I was going to do this with you, I would go ahead and do that. So that's why there are no numbers there. I didn't notice that until I was ready to start teaching this, so we'll just accept it. Anyhow, this shows us how to see the small numbers by giving us a pattern. So the same pattern that we have on the column that we're doing together, you'll also have on the column you're doing on your own. And then the bottom ones, they're just random numbers. There's no pattern. So let's go ahead and go through this whole column. The first one is done for you. 3 47/100 times 10 to the 6th power. When I move that decimal over 6 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm left with 3,470,000. So on the next, I will do these. I'm not going to read every single number to you. That would take forever. So let's just go about our day. 3.47. They're all 3.47. This is times 10 to the 5th. So 347, 10 to the 5th. So that's 1, 2, and now I'll add zeros. 3, 4, 5. 347,000. Notice this has one less zero than that. Each one of these exponents gets smaller by 1. So each time I'll have one fewer zero. So I can just kind of go ahead and do these. That's going to be 2 zeros. That's going to be 1 0. No zeros, because when I move it over 2 places, I'm left with just 347. Let me go back and do my commas. Okay. So now, well, I'm only moving it 1 place. So each time this decimal place moved over 1, then it's here, then it's here, then it's here, then it's here. This time it's going to be 3, 4, and 7/10, because I'm only moving it 1 place. Well, 10 to the 0 power, it stays the same. So each time I go up, I go to the right 1 place. As the exponent gets smaller, I go to the left 1 place. So notice how each time I go to the left 1 place, well, -1, guess what? We are physically going to actually go left. We're going to take the decimal to the left. We took it to the right 6 times, and then 5 times, and 4 times, and 3 times. We took it to the right 2 times, and then 1 time. Here we didn't move it at all, and now we move it to the left 1 time, the left 2 times, the left 3 times, and so on. So now I'll have 347 thousandths. Here I move it to the left 2 times, 1 and 0. So now I'm going to have a 0. 340, whoops. A 0, I said. 347 10,000ths. So I'm going to keep going this way. So now I'm going to have 2 zeros before the 3, and then 3 zeros before the 3. Let me make sure I'm -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. Then I'm going to have 4 zeros. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I'm going to have 5 zeros. And then 347. Just like that. So you see the pattern. And, you know, as it goes, is that exponent, the negative exponent gets bigger, or rather smaller, you know, the number itself gets bigger, the value gets much, much, much smaller. Let's do these together, and then you'll do the other side on your own, the entire column. So this tells me I'm going to move the decimal to the left 3 times. I'm going to write 289. I left space here because I'm moving it to the left. So it starts here. See, it's there. I go 1, 2, 3. There's my new decimal. Oops, I did not intend to write that there. There. So my answer is 0.00289. Oh, wow. 10 to the negative 8th. So I'm going to put my 4 and 3 way over here so I have room for lots of zeros. So I'm going to move it over 8 places. So I start here, and I go over 1. I ran out of digits, so I'm going to do zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my decimal. So I ended up with 7 zeros. Wow, that is a very small number. Oh, negative 10. So here we go again. 7, 7, negative 10. So I start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. That's a lot of zeros. That's got 9 zeros in it. Ah, okay. 1 and 43 hundredths times 10 to the negative 1. So I move it over 1 place. So that's 0. Wait. So that's 1, 4, 3. That 0 is optional. I just realized I didn't put it up here, but I did here. So anyway, the whole point is it's 143 thousandths. Now you finish the other column on your own.